dear to many is a building in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia that holds a lot of memories for most. The doors first opened July 2nd, 1894. Then in September of 1966, a new building and modern grand hotel was built, having 7 floors, and it is what most see towering in the town of Yarmouth today. In February of 2024, Southwest Nova Paranormal was invited in to investigate a few things that had took place at this location.
One of my coworkers, she said she used to get a phone call from room 211, which is just our housekeeping closet, extra storage. But there's no phone in there, there's not even a place for a phone to be plugged in, and the phone, when she'd answer it, it'd just be static. Cool.
So I am the sales and catering manager here at the Rod Grand. I've been with the Rod Grand for approximately 10 years. And I have witnessed some things. So most recently what I witnessed is one of our rooms up on the 2nd floor. We use it for storage. We do not have a phone hooked up into that room, but that phone does call my office and leave static voicemails every weekend. Normally Saturday nights around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., right around that time. That's the most recent experience that I've had here. So part of the Grand's history, the plot of land that we're on is actually part of a cemetery. So over in Frost Park, there are still headstones there. So we are directly across the road from Frost Park. And there are still a couple of headstones in the back of the library as well, which is directly next door to us. So that could be part of the paranormal activity going on here, is that we are part of a old cemetery.
Perfect, thank you. Hi, Lacey.
Hi there.
You had experience at the Grand Hotel?
Yeah, there's been a couple instances, just not giant things, but random things. The elevator will come down 10 o'clock by itself, nobody on it. You can watch it come down from a floor that nobody's gotten on, nobody's gone to recently, and it'll come down to the bottom and open up. And you can hear people walking on the 2nd floor, but there's nobody up there. And sometimes that might be kids or other guests wandering through the hotel, but usually people stay to the floors that they're on. There's been times when I've walked down the back hallways that things would just fall over, wet floor signs that were standing up, no longer standing up, they're laying on the floor. But those are just the random things that I see around here. It is a very old building, so you kind of expect to have more things going on.
Right, more activity happening. And plus,
Absolutely.
there was an older hotel that burnt, the
Yes.
original Grand,
Yes, yeah.
rebuilt on the same area.
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
understandable.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's definitely got its historic trademarks for sure.
Right.
And those things are always quite fascinating. You wonder who was here before, or who came
Exactly,
back,
yeah.
anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Perfect. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hi, I'm Amory from Southwest Paranormal. I'd like to talk about a few things that we found at the Grand Hotel. We went twice. The first time we ended up in the bar area, and on the jukebox, people were saying that it played by itself, even when it was unplugged. So we figured we'd go check it out, and we heard the name Paul. That's all we got that first time. And then we ended up at room 211. They were getting phone calls downstairs. There's nobody there. They would call one of the offices. They would get static on the phone. So we went a second time, and we ended up finding out that Paul was a janitor that was at the Grand Hotel, and he liked music, and Karen had a dream of him, and we played the song, and it's about him, how he felt. He didn't want to pass, but he had no choice. It was his time. And we have a video of him. His energy was there. We have a picture of him that Anis took. Those orbs passing by when we played the music, and they miss him there. And then there's the girl upstairs that we miss him there. And then there's the girl upstairs that we crossed over, and that's why she was calling the front desk and calling the office, because she wanted help to cross over. And we did that, and it was amazing. And that's why we do this, is to help spirits cross.
Due to copyrights, this song cannot be played, but if you watch the video, you can see where we see orbs and different energies moving around. Sorry for lost video. As we returned back to room 211, there we were able to connect with a girl in her late teens, early 20s that loved the color pink. In connecting with her, she wanted to be reconnected with her loved ones. So we all joined hands, formed a circle, and used our energies to send her home. Sending a spirit home is the most warm feeling, as you see a bright light, then it goes back to normal, and you are overcome with a peaceful and calm feeling flooding your whole body. From there, we moved on to room 417. And he's at the first part of the old Grand. He came by carriage.
In a gray suit. I see.
But he liked his overalls.
Oh, in the garden, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a little bit of everything on the mercantile.
Yep. We have one wing.
But he's here.
Did he live here? No, he didn't live here.
No, he came on carriage.
From Halifax or Sheldon?
Valleyway.
Is he stuck here?
No.
He just comes back. Unfinished business.
It's like it's pulsating on that machine.
He wanted to finish the business.
There's unfinished business.
And he couldn't finish it. It had to do with his company or his family or
It's gonna be hard to finish it in all of them.
Yeah.
been a while.
It's been a while, so it's time for him to.
He has to let go.
He has to let go of that. It's done.
I think the deal would either like made him like a big name,
And that's probably why he was. Something happened to him.
Yeah.
He would
Yeah.
have,
invested in it.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's why he keeps coming back.
But he's got to stay.
Yeah, he does.
He has to let go. He can't stay here anymore.
What was the business name? Still,
As we left, this gentleman followed us out in the hall with a tap on my shoulder, saying thank you for coming to visit me and listening to my story. A few of us was then invited back to the lounge as there was more activity going on and they felt they needed to have some closure on it.